All right, Tesla update. Yesterday in the video, I said that this is probably going to be moving up to, I was looking for 190, and I said that the 240 is pretty much out the window, in my opinion, from here, just from the structure of this move. So the structure is showing, you can see here, this is ABC right here, and then this is ABC as well. The reason I think 240 is out the window, this made a lower low compared to this. And so what you're looking at now is a C wave. So this is the A wave right here. I'm going to label it. So now we're just looking at this like A, B, and then this is a C leg right here. So it's pretty much impossible for it to go to 240. And I wish it was possible, but I don't think it's possible here. And you're seeing that normal C leg where it just takes off and moves pretty impulsively. Exactly what we're seeing here. So what are the areas this can go to now? This can go, it could have already topped out, first of all. The 0.61 fib would make it a running flat. Or this is only a wave 1. If this is a wave 1, you could be looking at something like that. It could go all the way to the 1.61 fib. So 0.61 is at right where it hit, so like 179-ish, or 180-ish, I mean. And the max is 200. So I would say based on this, 200 is probably unlikely just because for a real expanded flat, you want it to go past the end of the A wave pretty far and then really explode. This one might go to 190, or I have a zone up here. This is the hourly supply zone. There's a gap fill here at 184-ish. That's another spot that could be hit. So we'll see how long it goes. Another thing to look at is how long this took. This took about a month. June 11th, May 10th. I would expect the C wave to be about half as long as that. So that takes us all the way to like June 26th. So potentially this is just a first wave and we get a second wave that takes into, I guess, tomorrow. Maybe we get a pullback into tomorrow and then it explodes off of the package up to here. Or like I said, this is it right here. I would think this is going to be a little bit longer than this, though. I don't think this is right for it to be already topped out. And I'm not seeing any puts being bought on the option flow. So I'm guessing it's going to take longer. I think that we could fade into tomorrow with the Fed.
Hey, Repeater Bears,
Maybe
Tesla
come back down here.
6175, puts paying
Turn this
296.
off. I have this volume on. There we go. So yeah, I think it could fade maybe into the Fed, or maybe it will just explode after the Fed and go to 190 or up here to 185. If it goes straight to 185, I think it's finished. Because again, you're just looking at basically a flat. It's pretty much a normal flat. If we fade from here, I would say it's more than likely that's a second wave. On the hourly, we're getting overextended. So we'll just see what happens. Is it going to fade from here back down to the 0.5 fib, which is around like 174? Or are we just going to explode after the Fed up here, fill the gap at 184, and that's it? That would make the end of the B wave. So it doesn't always work out with the timing of being about half as long as AB, but and sometimes it can just take a couple days. But if we go up here to 185 by today, then I'm just looking for a C leg down then. So maybe something like that. So I'd prefer if it comes up here to 190 because then you're just looking at something probably back down here to 170-ish. But one thing I'm pretty sure on is we're probably not going to get the move to 240. So be careful trying to be extra bullish here. The move has already taken place unless we get a move tomorrow or Friday that just keeps on pushing this up to 190. So 200 is the absolute max I can see this going. And if for some reason it does go to 240, I'd be very, very surprised. That would just mean that my calculations are off, but this is not an impulse move. This was an impulse move. You would have seen this hold the lows right here. That's a big key right there. So again, C leg up, looking for potentially 184. There's a gap there, and there's a gap at 193. Two gaps that get hit for sure. We'll see if it fades with the Fed or if it keeps on going higher. I had calls. I've already taken profit on a few of my calls. Still holding some, though, in anticipation for a move up here to at least 184. So anyway, that's it. Just going to do a Tesla update for now. Besides that, the market's just taken off, and I did buy an Apple put, but I bought it way out. I bought it in the money for January, and I'm expecting Apple to cool off here soon. It's pretty overextended. That's it for this video. I'll probably do an update later.